Love and peace and happiness. The shadow self is the parts of ourselves that have been pushed down to the unconscious, the parts that we're insecure about, ashamed of, or frustrated with, and therefore repress. The concept of the shadow self is based on the notion that we figuratively bury those pieces of personality that we fear would not be welcomed, accepted, or loved by others. Therefore, we keep them in the shadows. In short, our shadow selves are the versions of ourselves that we do not show society. So what is shadow work? This is the practice of loving what is and setting the shame and judgments free so that we can be our true selves. As Victor Hugo famously said, the greatest happiness of life is the conviction that we are loved ourselves, or rather loved in spite of ourselves. All right, so I already did all this once, and then we had Janine get on the live, and she gave us the helpful comment when she said, "It's not working." So now we're back, and now it will work, but I was guided not to pull the cards off, just to keep the same cards. To pull the cards. Oh, good. Yeah. Just to keep the same cards. To pull the cards. Oh, good. Yes. To keep the. Okay. Yeah. Before there's too much feedback. Sorry about that. I just had to make sure that we were live, because when she said it's not working, it showed me live. It was still counting time on my side. So that's crazy. Somebody does not want this message to come out, is what I heard. And that's exactly why this message has to come out, because it's significant. It matters. It matters. And so we're going to get it out. So we're going to go back to the beginning. These are the decks we're going to use. I already had shuffled the Garbage Pail Kids and pulled the first one. We had already pulled the Ghost of the Pumpkin Patch, whose guidance for us was to count your blessings. And I pulled the book so I can read it again so that you can get it again. Yeah, somebody don't want this message to come out, but we're going to get it out, baby. We're going to get it out. And I'm going to tell you, I can see why they don't want this message to come out already, but here we go. This adorable and forlorn little figure is almost transparent, so still and quiet that you may overlook her, thinking that you have just seen a wisp of mist go trailing past, when really, all the time this little ghost is silently standing before you, gently reminding you of something very important, that it soon will be time to harvest again. And the ghost of harvest mist in the past will come back to haunt you if you do not take your time and look around right now at all that is. She's not invisible, and she is always there, a reminder that the seasons turn. Pause on the book. This didn't happen the first time, but I heard this. Seasons change, people change. Okay, so there's that. That the harvest must be brought in, and that those who stay with the earth a while are not always here to haunt you negatively. They are here to help you till their work is done. This little ghost loves her misty home, adores appearing to you when you have forgotten your blessings and your rights, and appears at exactly the right time in your life when you've nearly forgotten how lucky you are. Something that is a blessing is being overlooked. It appears cloaked and seems almost invisible to you. You must stand in your field, that is to say, your life, and look around you and see all that has been given to you again and give thanks for it. You are forgetting how much you truly have and how much you will have again and again. My time is the harvest. It is now your time to bring in or harvest the joy and love of what you have so much of and share your abundance. Something precious is all about you, but it has become so familiar you can barely see it anymore. It is such a fixture in your life that familiarity has bred, if not contempt, a kind of blindness. The beautiful little girl ghost in the pumpkin patch asks you very gently to see the abundance all around you and to appreciate that while you are in physical form, There is so much you can enjoy. She wishes for you to harvest what is yours now and to also take steps to call in any debts. There can be outstanding money issues associated with this card, and share the bounty. Don't let anyone cheat you, and know that you don't own a single thing in truth. It will all pass through your hands. But still, ironically, these things you have earned through your hard work are worth protecting. They are not too small. They are not too ordinary. You have more material wealth than you think. So please do count your blessings every day. Perfect. Yeah, and this card reminded me that I've told this to people. You've been sitting in the roses too long. You can't smell them anymore. When you first get in a room full of roses, they're so small, so strong of a scent. But when you've been there too long, you can't smell them anymore because you become immune to it. And so, what is the awesome stuff that you used to want? You used to want this stuff so bad, and now you have it. And as I'm saying this to you with so much passion and intensity, all these decks of cards, I told my daughter, and I told so many people, and I told myself before I told anybody else, that I would have the world's largest tarot library by the time I die. And baby, we got a good start on it with over 200 decks here. You know, look around you. I remember, when I didn't have what I have. Do you? Get real ridiculous with it. Give thanks for that toilet. Give thanks for that shower curtain. Give thanks for the new dish sponges every week. Yay! Love having a new dish sponge every week. Didn't always. Yeah. Every time I see somebody walking down the street in this hot 100 and hell Vegas weather, I give gratitude for my little Shadow. Her name is Shadow. My car's name is Shadow. She's kind of androgynous, but she's a girl. And she has got a great AC and always gets me where I want to go. It's a great ride. I'm just saying, what do you have that you haven't paid no attention? You use it every day. You used to want this at some point, and now you have it. And look at you. You done forgot how grateful you are for it. It's time to get back in gratitude. All right. So there's that. Then we started shuffling the Garbage Pail Kids Tarot. I was talking about how I used to collect these cards when I was a kid, and I just had to have this deck, and I thought it was so freaking cool when I got it. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, Malibu sent me this one. Let me just look at it. Yep, from Malibu. When I got this deck, I was at 8/23. In a minute here, it will be 2 years. This deck has been with me. I freaking love this deck. The illustrations are awesome. It looks great in the black light, and it's just fun. Anyhow, first card out in the past position. Now, before I do this, I need to explain. There's going to be a duality presented in this reading, meaning there's two sides of the table. Two sides of the table could be you and someone else. Most simple duality, right? Two sides of the table could be who you are now and who you're going to be, or who you used to be. Two sides of the table could be you and a situation you're in. Two sides of the table could be two sides of your same mind. I want to do this, but I want to do that. Maybe you him and hawing, right? It's up to you to know how this message is speaking to you. Spirit gives me an umbrella language so you can all get your message, because the energy is potent. And if you're attracted to this channel and these messages, in particular, this message here, is something here for you. And you will know, your soul strings will sing your truth to you. You might even get goosebumps, and some people call them goose pimples. When you hear it, you're going to know it. You'll know the truth, the ring of truth. When I used to be a Jehovah's Witness, that's one thing they say, the ring of truth. You'll hear the ring of truth, and the truth shall set you free. People say that all over the place, right? But yeah, your soul will recognize the ring of truth for you. So what I decided to do was 2 sides of the table and the 7-card gypsy spirit. So in the past position up there, we had the Queen of Cups came out, and her name is Smelly Sally. And we got into this whole conversation about how she smells like fish, and ew, I don't like fish, because she's a mermaid, so she lives in the ocean, so she smells like ocean. Somebody likes seafood, okay? Somebody likes seafood a lot. I don't like seafood, y'all. I really don't. I don't have anything against other people eating it, but I really don't want to smell it that strong. But yeah, anyways, Queen Queen of Cups energy. Now the other thing that came out was she's a mermaid, and you know what came to my mind? And I was kind of going on a rant, but everything that comes through a reading is meant to be. So, yeah, if the shoe fits, strap that bitch on and run for a mile if you want. I don't care. Not my problem. But this is what I was talking about was why everybody always taking these pictures with AI, because there's this trend on TikTok. Some of my friends have done this trend like 3 and 4 times on TikTok. I just see it. Everybody's doing the freaking trend. And it's like it's a regular picture of you, and then they wash you over and make a picture of a mermaid. And then I see people, they take that mermaid picture, they posting it everywhere. It don't look nothing like you. That don't look nothing like you. Don't get catfish. Somebody got catfish in the past. It was a whole catfish. Somebody just ate catfish with somebody in the past. Catfish coming out significant. That's a synchronicity and a sign for somebody. Actually, a strong confirmation. The catfish, baby. Um, I would eat catfish. It's got to be fried Southern style. It's got to be with hot sauce because it tastes like chicken. But anyways, yeah, Smelly Sally. These mermaid pictures. Yeah, people trying to put pictures of themselves made by AI. They don't look nothing like them. If you don't have a single real picture of you and all you have is these fake AI generated images of you that don't look nothing like you might want to really sit with yourself. Somebody here, okay, they said now we're going to go with the new information. Somebody here was really feeling really bad about themselves. They wanted to have an hourglass figure, but they don't. But they don't. Mm-hmm. They say they look more like a beer stein. I heard somebody was really upset in the past because they wanted to have an hourglass figure, but they look more like a beer stein, which is a beer mug, in particular a German beer mug. They're not very shapely. They're very up and down. Okay. And so that just came through. The other thing that I did talk about before with the Queen of Cups energy, not particularly about Smelly Sally or nothing, but just Queen of Cups energy in general, extremely psychic. Somebody in the past realized that they were very psychic. I could see things. Oh boy, I got all these feelings. These feelings aren't even mine, are they? Where are these feelings going? Somebody in the past realized that they were picking up on other people's feelings. Somebody in the past realized that they could see things, remote view, psychic, telepathic, something like that. I see that energy here as well. Yeah. Oh, thank you. And I heard, I see dead people. I see dead people. Yes, there's that energy here because we have the ghosts of the pumpkin patch. I see dead people. Love and peace and happiness. Or I talk to dead people. Or I channel dead people. For somebody, that whole catfish thing in conjunction with the whole I don't like seafood and it smells thing, that is a confirmation about your dead person. You already know who it is. And for somebody, the name Larry just came through real loud. Larry, hey Larry. Okay, in the present energy on that side of the table, what do we have in the current energy? Excuse me. In current energy, we have the Magician. Ooh, somebody is leveling up in their power. Get out of your mind. I hear Busta Rhymes. Look, get out of your mind. Get out of your mind. Somebody is out of their mother loving mind. Somebody is now out of their mother loving mind. They've taken their mind out. They processed it. They studied it. They looked at everything. In this deck, his name is Mad Max. So I went through all the cards when I first got it and wrote their names because I thought their names are so interesting. So Mad Max in the current energy on that side of the table. Bonus points if you have a max. I also see Grapevine. I heard it through the grapevine. Not much longer would you be mine. Oh, I heard it through the grapevine. Yeah, somebody that Motown music, baby. But listen, somebody's grapevine was the ghost. The ghost said the ghost is not staying. They leaving. Okay, get ready because they leave. Told somebody that they were leaving. I I love the imagery in these cards. It just makes so much happen. But this person is out of their mind. In other words, they're not overthinking nothing. They took their mind out of it and they're like, we're just going to do what makes sense. We have all the power to get it all done. We have the power to do anything we want in this. Yeah, we're showing up as a magician. This is where this person is at. Like, I can make some things happen. Okay. Interesting. What's the hidden blessing on that side of the table over there? Hidden blessing is, oh yeah, I already knew it was going to end. The death card, I already knew it was ending. The ghost told me you were leaving. The ghost said, bump that bitch, get out of your mind. Okay, because maybe you were overthinking it, or this person was overthinking. This person was overthinking it. I see somebody who was overthinking it. The ghost was like, yeah, bump that bitch, get out of your mind. Turn the music up louder, bump it a little louder, yeah, bump your system. That's the bitch we're talking about. We're definitely not talking about hitting nobody. We don't put hands on them because they'll take their own self out. We don't have to do all that. The death card is here. Yeah. So yeah, death card having multiple meanings. And death card having the meaning of the ghost, the one that's dead already. Yeah, it's a hidden blessing that you can see and hear the ghost, or that you know what the ghost is saying to you. That's a hidden blessing for the person who's sitting on the other side of the table. It's also a hidden blessing that the ghost done told you that this person was leaving. Life was about to change. Oh yeah, life was about to change. It was gonna end now. Okay. All right. Do we have a name on this one? Well, we don't have a name written on here. Oh, because I can't see it good. Oh, it's Grim Jim. Grim Jim is the name. Thank you. I did see it. Grim Jim. Grim Jim, the Reaper. Okay. So, what's the challenge in this current energy for our most important message here on Tarot on the Shadows? The challenge is the Page of Swords. Oh, the challenge is they keep trying to spy on you, see what you're doing, tap into your energies. The challenge is Greaser Greg. The challenge is Greaser Greg. I will cut you. I heard I will cut you. And why are they showing me? Oh, the challenge is your friends are mad. The challenge is your friends want to do. Who? They said when they take Jesus out of the Garden of Gethsemane, Peter cut that man's ear. Yeah, your friends want to cut him. So there's the challenge. Your friends want to cut somebody because of what they did or how they're leaving or whatever. Your friends, they're not pleased. They're like, yeah, cut that. Cut you. Don't mess with my friend. But the other part of it is, so this person, they posting some shit. They posting some shit. They talking shit about you. The challenge is anywhere where this person is still alive. We're talking about the one that's still alive that was leaving. The ghost done told you somebody was leaving. They talking stuff. They gossiping. They could be posting stuff. They could be talking on Facebook, making up lies. The other part, the way I'm seeing it as well for some of you, the other energy here is where they are. You can see that they viewed your profile. You can see that they were on your page. They like your video. They spying, trying to see what you up to, what you doing, what you wearing today, who you hanging out with. Oh man, she didn't post today, so that means she must be busy having fun. Oh, whatever. Spying ass. Somebody over here. They're making it harder for themselves. If this person is spying on somebody, they're just making it harder for themselves. They don't need to. That's emotional torture. They shouldn't be doing that to them. That's just all around a really not good idea. Let me see what's in the environment on that side of the table. The Three of Swords and the Six of Cups. Oh, they went back to somebody that already broke their heart. Oh, we're going to just keep the Three of Swords. Somebody did go back to somebody that already broke their heart. Don't go breaking my heart. I couldn't if I tried. Okay, yeah. Yeah, there's somebody here. Heartbreak Harvey. Heartbreak Harvey is here. Okay, so here we go. We have now a heartbreak motherfucker. Somebody who's spying on somebody over here because, yeah. Why? Listen, if the ghost had to tell the person that they were leaving, why are they spying now? They could have just stayed there. They could have just interacted. Like, what's, I don't get it. Love and peace and happiness. So this is misery loves company because of the position it's in. So what's in their environment? Somebody else is miserable. Somebody else is heartbroken. Okay. What's the guidance for that side of the table? Somebody there is upset. Okay. Guidance for that side of the table is the 8 of coins. You need to deal with the cycle. This person needs to deal with the cycle on that side of the table because it will repeat until they do. There is no escaping it. They need to put in the work. We're just going to call that person Riri. That we're going to call them Riri. You could decide if Riri means retarded or Rihanna. I don't know. Maybe it's another Rihanna. Oh, I already said that name, huh? So we're just going to say Riri. The Riri over here, what Riri need to do is put in the work. Riri needs to pay attention to the patterns, repetitive cycles, and do something different. Because according to Albert Einstein, the definition of insanity is continuing to do the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. I heard they could end themselves up in a mental health place if they don't start doing something different. They're going to have to put in the work. You have New Wave Dave. What a perfect name. His name is New Wave Dave. And he is painting pentacles up on the castle. And he is outside of the castle. Somebody is inside the castle. This person is not. They want to paint some stuff. Oh, here, let me decorate your castle for you. Let me just decorate your castle for you. Maybe then they'll let me stay. Do something different. I'm gonna clean up your castle for you. Maybe then I can stay. No, do something different. You gotta do a new wave, Dave. Don't do the same old wave, Dave. Okay, Riri? Riri need to do something new. All right, what's the most likely outcome here for Riri? Give me the most likely outcome here for Riri. Most likely outcome for Riri. OMS. OMS? What is OMS? I meant to say OMG. Where did OMS come from? Okay. 7 of Swords. For Riri. They're going to keep lying to every fucking body else. And the name of this character is Chris Mess. Chris Mess. Messy ass. Yeah, because they don't clean nothing up. In the past, they used to clean up real good. In the past, they used to live in the water. It was stinking water because it's smelly Sally. But now it's Christmas out in the cold with their lies, holding on to the lies, the decision. Keep on lying to yourself, honey. Maybe you'll continue to drive yourself crazy because you sure ain't driving nobody crazy over here. I heard, okay, the star. Yeah, this is about this person's healing path. Totally. So we have somebody on the other side of the table here. Somebody on the other side of the table. They had some sort of awakening. They know they could speak with the dead. They've had dreams of the dead. They've had warnings from the dead, something like that. The ghost has been talking to them. The ghost of past repetitions. I heard the ghost of past repetitions. One more time for emphasis. Yes, please, and thank you. The ghost of past repetitions. In other words, they have repeated this so much that this life cycle that they're in is got its own entity now. That's some crazy shit. I ain't never heard of nothing like that before. But this person really needs to do something different. And now they're over there with Misery Loves Company. They got Heartbreak Harvey on their side, comforting them. And what do? They just sit up there and talk trash. That's all they do just sit up there and talk some trash. What a hot mess. This person in the past was getting some love. The Queen of Cups is one who is highly receptive. And what do they receive? They receive emotions. They were having happy feelings in the air, touching people everywhere. Plenty love in everything. Listen to the people sing. Yes, this person was having happy feelings everywhere at one point in time. They sure was. But what happened now is they to try to work some magic. They to try to manipulate somebody. They to try to did some junk. And it's over. It's over, baby. It's over. So let's see how the cards come out on this side of the table. Now, I feel like we just shuffled the hell out of this deck. We got the Chibi Tarot coming up next. Okay. All right. So in the past energy on this side of the table, show me clearly past energy on this side of the table. Okay. We have the Six of Wands. Wow. Victory and success being recognized. Like, wow, look at you. You did it. Okay. That's the energy in the past. In the current energy on this side of the table, what we have? Current energy on this side of the table, we have the Two of Wands. Well, there's two roads you could go by. It's time to make a decision. You can go with this, or you can go with that. You can go with this, or you can go with that. You can go with this, or you can go with that. What will I do? Will I pretend like I don't see the manipulation somebody's trying to bring to me? Or what do I do? A separation is what it feels like. Let me see. Choosing a new path. Okay, putting in the work, taking this next step. Hidden blessing on this side of the table, please and thank you. Love and peace and happiness. Nope, that's 3 cards. I'm looking for 1 card. That's 2 cards. Can we get, was it a countdown? 3, 2, 1. Just 1 card for this side. Hidden blessing. That's still not. Okay, you know what? We're just going to take that one. The Empress. Ha! The Empress. Everything happens for a reason. This is just lay the spread so we can stop shuffling. Thank you. All right. So hidden blessing is on this side of the table. Someone knew their value and their worth. They knew all of that. What's on the bottom of the moon? Oh, but some things were going on that this person did not see. There was something going on that this person did not see. It could have been going on while they were sleeping. Okay. What somebody didn't know was not allowed to hurt them. I heard. Okay. Somebody, yeah, this person, they looked at you. I heard, was it? You could be my shining star, 'cause you shine on me wherever you are. 'Cause they had the star on the bottom, and now we have the moon and the stars. Oh my gosh, it all goes together so nice, right? Well, somebody recognized your star ability. Somebody recognized you were intuitive. Somebody knew there was an air of mystery about you, but what you didn't know was what the fuck they were doing behind the scenes when you were not in the same room. Two of Wands. When the road separated, the magician was over there working some magic. Okay. Whew. And the challenge on this side of the table, the sun. The sun don't ask permission to shine, so I'm finna shine. You know what? I'm not gonna disappear because I know you over there spying on my shit. The sun is looking right at the Empress. You got so much attention. There's no way. This is like, I'm not canceling my tour over this bullshit. Hell no. And no, they don't get in. I heard it. No, they don't get in. So it's like, I'm not canceling my tour. We're not canceling the concert. The show must go on because I'm the sun and I don't ask permission to sign. That's the energy over here. That's the challenge. And that pisses them off. Because they done for the death card and the hidden blessing. And you knew it. You knew they were done for because the ghost one told you that they would. Okay. In the environment around you, you have the 9 of Wands. They block, back, bitch, block. You and your power. This is an angry fire sign for somebody. Angry. I want to try to use all this anger, all these wands, and see if I could catapult myself over the boundaries that this one has. Riri, go sit your ass down before you get hurt playing with those catapults like that. You can't walk on stilts, Riri. Go sit your butt down somewhere before you get hurt. Riri over here think that they're going to try and do the spell again. They think that they're going to try and do the spell again. Well, maybe the love spell didn't work. Maybe if I pay somebody else for the love spell then they'll come back to me. Meanwhile, Riri don't see that the love spell's working just fine. It's just working on them. That's why they can't get you off their mind. Yeah, that's what I see there. 9 of Wands, they're blocked. Guidance for you. Page of Wands. Yeah, go on and have your new adventure, baby. Go do something new. Go do something new. A new lease on life. Your body may still be facing the past, so there could still be stepping it up or something like that about whatever the past energy was, but your focus and your gaze is towards the future. Keep it that way. Keep optimistic, baby. Love and peace and happiness. Don't get stuck in the past for nobody. The past is dead. The past is not here. Be where your feet are. Outcome energy on this side of the table. The 8 of Cups, yeah, you walking away. Oh, that's not my business. Oh, you, Christmas. I see you out there in the cold, but guess what? That's not my business. I'm leaving. I don't need to do nothing about that. I got to go. You did that to your own self. I got to go. Well, let's see what the divine mind has to say about all this shit storm that's going on here. We'll use the God deck. If you've been here for a while, you know that it is a handmade deck of my making. Ooh, you little heifer. Let me see why it says frozen. Let's see why it says frozen. Oh, it looks like it's working for me. Let's see why it says frozen. Oh, it looks like it's working for me. Okay. Let's see why. All right. So let's keep going then. God deck in the past energy. We're gonna do the whole spread again with the God deck. Okay. From the time the first one falls, we're just going to lay the spread. Divine mind, show me the divine perspective in this situation. Thank you. One card, just like I like. Okay, we're going to just lay this all out, and then we'll look at them together. But we're going to start with the bottom of the deck, which is going to show us what the fuck is going on here. What the whole point of all this is. The King of Wands energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Remember when I said at this 9 of Wands, we have an angry ass fire sign here. Okay, so this was more about, I heard them missing their blessings. Oh, okay. Let me see. In the past, 7 of Swords is in reverse. Oh, that goes perfectly with what everything we said, because guess what? In the past, what we had said was that it was revealed to you. It was revealed to you what somebody was up to. The ghost of the pumpkin patch could have revealed it to you. Who is this ghost of the pumpkin patch? Yeah, you count your blessings all the time. But I did pick up with the ghost of the pumpkin patch. Like, I see dead people. I talk to dead people. Like, the dead folks be letting you know. The dead folks be letting you know the truth. Yeah, 7 of Swords in reverse. Something that was stolen was returned to you. You recognized yourself, okay, and somebody else was like, "Ooh, they got that. I'm gonna go see if I can get some of that." Ooh, let me see in the current energy from the divine, the Death card in reverse. Oh, it's dead. There ain't no future life reincarnating in new cycles together. Now this shit is dead. No, there's not gonna be no reconciliation with the past life in the next life from this shit. It's dead. Yeah, 2 different paths. This is giving me the energy of they talk about there's a uh bifurcation of planet Earth at this time, where there's a separation, where the ones that are in the lower vibration is going to stay on Earth, and it's going to look like nothing has happened, but at the same time the higher vibrating ones are going to be on their own Earth, and nobody's even going to notice the physical change, but that's will be what had happened. It's kind of like your vibe attracts your tribe, birds of a feather flock together. Yeah, it's done. No access. Access denied. I heard. Yeah, it's kind of like somebody gets to live behind a armed guard gated community where there's their own everything society, and then there's the outside of the fence. Okay, interesting. Somebody here, their guard gated community is jail. It's prison. And for somebody else, their guard gated community is the insane asylum. Yeah, that was already shown. Okay. Hidden blessing in this situation. 8 of Cups. The hidden blessing is you done walked away. God said the hidden blessing was you walked away. Okay. The challenge in this situation was the 9 of Wands. To block, bitch. Back, block, get off. Okay. The environment of the situation was the Knight of Cups. This was totally a romantic interest. This was somebody who was trying to put the sweets on you and all that. Guidance is the 9 of Cups. Go be independently happy. Independently happy is the way to go for you. And the outcome in this is the Moon. Cycle over, cycle closed, done, deal. That's what we have. That's it. That's it. There ain't nothing more. I heard ain't nothing more to be said. Ain't nothing but more to be said about this. Ain't nothing but more to be said about this. All right. I'm just making sure we still working. I am guided to pull my handmade oracles. That's why we left space down here. So let's see what we got going on down here. I've been checking if it's still live on my end, and it is still live on my end, and you should be hearing that on your end. But yeah, somebody didn't want this message to come out. Oh, I heard they didn't want this message to come out because it's not in this life, not in the next life neither. There's no more reconciliation, period. Like, you can reincarnate as many times as you want, baby, but you ain't gonna bump into this one no more, type of thing. That's what I'm getting. Okay, it's over, it's done. Somebody was sent to do the right thing in this. Somebody was sent to see how their actions were. Somebody's actions were being evaluated. Yeah, you needed to evaluate actions. And what you saw was a repetitive pattern in the guidance here. That's what I see. Yeah. You had to evaluate actions. You saw a repetitive pattern. And yeah, it's time. Yeah, like Interstellar Frequency said, that's a blessing, really. Yes, it really is a blessing. It really is a blessing. When you ain't got to repeat this junk no more, you call, I heard, and it happens because you call them out plainly about their BS. And you've got to be completely transparent. See, people don't understand. Honesty, that's awesome. You do need honesty. However, honesty ain't shit if there's not transparency, because honesty will have you hide shit from people and just never talk about it, and you're still being honest, right? Because everything out of your mouth is honest, right? But transparency means I know you would want to know this, and although you don't even know to ask about it, let me just fucking volunteer this information anyway, because I'm trying to keep my karma clear. Transparency, it's different. Look up the definitions between transparency and honesty, because somebody's gonna have to sit with their motherfucking lies over here in this energy. That's what I see. This person came in all nice and sweet and shit, but by the time they showed their self, they just look like a little angry bird, a little angry heifer, a little angry fire sign, a little angry wannabe magician. They thought that they could get you, baby. They thought they could get you, but all they did was bring about their own consequences and repercussions, is what I'm seeing. They thought they had you with their little spells, whatever fuck the spell was about. Somebody here, they wanted to attach to your star shine. You know what they wanted? Because look at the star from the bottom of the garbage pail kids. It's hopeful Hedda. No, hopeful Helda. This is a star card, but look at all the lines that's going on there. Look at all the lines that's crossing through. This person wanted to try to snatch up your star power. They were hopeful Helda. They were hoping that they could cast this spell and catch some of your star power. That shit did not work. I heard all you did was go moon on them. You went moon on them. You trust your intuition, baby. Yeah, literally. Bye. I'm gone. Let them sit there and get drunk all they want to. You're like, I'm gone. I'm out of here. This cycle is over for me. 8 of Cups, I'm gone. What dirt? Give me some dirt from the past, desire. They wanted you so bad, or what you had. There was a lot of desire here. There was a lot of desire here. You were like, 6 of Wands. You showed up in the past when they had desire, 6 of Wands. You're like, I'm good. I don't even want that. Current energy. Look at this. The singularity in you does not allow them space to cause division in you. Love and peace and happiness. Because you're unified with yourself. You're unfuckwithable, baby. Yeah. They can't split you from you. When they try to split you from you, all they do is evict themselves. That's it. They evict themselves from your presence. That's it. Nothing more. What else can you show me? Give me the fucking raunchy dirt truth about this shit that I don't even want to know, but we need to hear it anyway because the truth hurts like a bee. It sets you free. What do we have? Capricorn energy, devil energy. This was a life challenge for you. Saturn rules Capricorn. So if you did the right thing in this, if you did upright energies in this, the rewards are great for this. If you didn't disrespect this person, if you stayed transparent and honest, yet you valued and honored yourself, your purpose, your soul, your life, your material things, it was okay for you to protect your material things. You can protect your house, your car, your bank account. Please protect your fucking bank account, your phone, your credit. It's okay for you to protect yourself, right? If you did what you had to, because Capricorn energy ain't no fucking joke. And Saturn, the taskmaster, is not a play with me. Come on, let's play with me. No, you better figure out what the fuck is going on and get your ass out of there, because Saturn will chew your ass up if you don't know what you're doing. That's what this is about. But it's a zodiac sign, so we're just gonna take them off the top from here on. But it needs another one. And it says, listening carefully serves you well now. Hear both what is said and what is left unsaid for clues and hidden information. Yeah, baby, this was a major life lesson for you. Are you going to listen to your intuition? Yes, you did. Are you going to pay attention to what your soul is telling you? Or are you only going to believe this lying motherfucker over here? Yeah. Yeah, like the girl that I had broke up with most recently. The day before she actually moved out of the house, I saw her bringing boxes in the house. I was sitting out front, so me and my daughter see her. So I asked her, I said, what, you getting ready to move? She said, no, I'm just using this for the clothes I'm going to donate. And when I told my daughter she moved out, you know what my daughter said? Mom, that bitch lied to you straight in your face, bold face, lied to you and hates being called a liar. Crazy. Listen carefully to what is said and what's not said. Pay attention to what they're doing. That was part of the challenge. You had to step up to the challenge and better. You seen what the fuck was going on. So what you do, you get your shit back, protect your shit, take care of your wealth, all the things you have to be grateful for. Make sure you're good. Let these fools cause their own demise. Do what the heck they want to do. That's fine. You can do what you want to do, right? Yeah. What else? The skill, baby. I said the skill. I meant to say the scales, the skill. You got the skill. Baby, you got it. Okay. The scales are tipping in your favor. Cool. Everything is going in your favor now. Things are changing. It's pointing at number 5. Things are about to change. Things are going in your favor now. That sunshine, good time, sunshine. You had the sun and the moon in your deck. The sun and the moon in your deck. You had to deal with your conscious and your subconscious. You had to avoid your subconscious patterns repeating for yourself, or you would have ended up in the same bullshit over here. But trying to fall into your comfort zone. Well, I really don't want to. I really would rather not do that because I'm such a nice person. I've always been so nice, you know. Of course you can have my stuff. Fuck that. We're not doing that around here no more. Okay. What else you got? It's because they are thinking of you. Of course they're thinking about you. You did what you're supposed to. Anytime they was at the castle and they didn't get in, or they didn't get to stay, remember they was at the castle painting their 8 of Pentacles on there, repetitive karmic cycles. Yeah, they didn't get access, denied. Bitch, get out. Get out in the cold. Go out in the cold with your lies. Go sit over there with your lies. All those things you were not transparent about is like, go sit with your lack of transparency. Go sit over there. Liar. Liar. Oh, they don't like it when you call them liar. Call them liar again. Liar. Yeah. Pisces energy is here. Ooh, let me see more about that Pisces energy. So Pisces energy, you know what I heard when I see the Pisces energy? They said it's like a dog chasing its tail, because those two fish, they just swim one after another and they don't ever catch up with each other. Oh, there's that. Okay. And they're showing me the evolution of Pisces. Everybody knows the fish is Pisces, right? But the evolution of Pisces is fish, and the higher level evolution is darkness, and the higher level evolution is ocean. And what do we start off with? The Queen of Cups over there. So, oh, somebody is going deep into their feelings, honey. Yes, because what? I could have, I should have, I would have, but I did not. Regrets. Somebody is going deep into their feelings, having regrets about what they did not do. Give me some more. The pretty lie and the ugly truth. It all comes out in the wash. Why don't these people understand that you cannot keep a lie up forever? The shit is gonna come out. The shit always hits the fan. The truth is always revealed. Like, dude, quit playing your freaking self. Which part of me feels this way? You might have had to ask yourself that in this situation, because remember, this is a Saturn experience. You're going to have to bring all that you are to the table and deal with some shit. That's what's going on here. This is what we have for you for Tarot in the Shadows. So thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. Love donations are great. Please feel free to send $1, $5, $10, $20, $100. I could use all of that energy. Thank you very much, and I'll use it wisely. And I will keep coming back. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. That's all, folks. And I'm out.